Everyone has a time and space for mahi, raranga. Not everyone will start when they're teenagers. Not everyone will start when they're 20, 30, 40. They might start when they're 60. But that's your time. I don't know, you can't sort of calendarise it or diary, or put in your diary, I'm going to start next year and I'm going to mahi raranga. No, you've got to focus when you do raranga. A lot of people struggle to focus. Yeah, it's a long, long process. And then the easy part is the weaving. The nice, relaxing in the zone part. But I love this. I love prep. I love prepping anything. Whāriki, korowai, everything. I love it.
Me, it was to bring back my memories as a child, working with my nanas and my aunties and my mum. Being with the whānau here, it brings us closer together, and a lot of it is we have fun as we're weaving too. When you're doing the mahi of the weaving, your fingers and your hands are just doing it naturally. You don't have to think about anything. I find, yes, it's calm, peaceful, and all your worries and all your stresses just disappear completely, yeah.
We put our blood, sweat and tears into our mahi. So all of our mauri goes into that mahi, and there's already the plant who has its mauri, its essence, so we connect. And then usually when you're weaving something, you think of someone or something that happened in your life, or a time or a space or a place, and that gets woven into your mahi. You know, you can't weave when you're upset, when you're angry. It's really hard because you really got to concentrate. Your eyes, your hands, everything, every part of your body has to concentrate while you're weaving. Anybody can come anytime. You know, if I'm not here, someone will be here. And just come in and find your journey, I suppose. Tracy, she was always interested in art and crafts and always did things, but never tried raranga. So she just popped over because the doors were open, the radio was blasting, and popped over, and then she started. Now she's doing tukutuku, loves it. Her daughter Cody, she spoke to her mum and she said, come, B will teach you, whatever. So now she's loving it. So it's the timing thing. And the thing for me is that we've got to keep that front door open all the time.
Our main aim for here is we're wanting to share it. We're wanting to pass it down to the younger generation. But we don't force the younger generation to come. If they come in and they want to learn something or they just want to watch, that's fine with us, because that's what it's all about, yeah.